everyone, hope you're doing well. I wanted to jump on today and talk about one of the ways you can set yourself free and invite more joy and abundance into your life. We all want more of that, right? You see, there are many times where we might find ourselves in conflict, and it appears to be, a conflict with another person or a situation. But actually, the conflict is usually really with ourselves. And so it might be where we find ourselves in situations where we don't really feel seen or we don't feel valued. And one of the common themes that comes up with my clients is around the expectations in the workplace. And so, for example, it might be that the boss has started making demands of your time outside of working hours, and you just feel unable to say no. Now, I hear this one a lot. A text message comes through at maybe 9 p.m. asking you to do something for the next morning. And so you end up sitting up till, I don't know, 11, 12 o'clock doing work. And the issue with this is, the more we allow it, the more it goes on and the more, and it grows. It will get bigger and bigger. And we get to a point where we really feel stuck and just unable to speak up and say no. And, over time, this can have an effect on our health, on our mental well-being, on our emotional health. And if it goes on too long, we start to end up with physical issues coming up. And it really, by not being able to express our truth, we start to dim our light. We're holding back, biting our tongue, and it causes us to shut down. So does this sound familiar? All right. So one of the ways to start creating more freedom and abundance in your life is first recognizing that you don't have to say yes to everything and everyone. And actually, by honoring your worth, you're sending a message out that you're valued, what your true value is, and that you're inviting something better to come through. Because otherwise, if we're just accepting things that don't feel good, then we get more of that showing up in our lives, right? So often we can just deal with this with a polite no thank you. And that's sort of determining if something's in alignment with our worth. So being selective with who we give our time to is really, really important. When we give energy to others and it's not reciprocated, or when we allow others' energy into our field that just doesn't make us feel good, it really can start causing this havoc on our health and well-being. And, we become disempowered and we start reacting to external situations rather than being empowered and centered and responding from that centered space, our personal presence. So I'm going to invite you to just spend a couple of minutes with me now to really get centered, so that you can start to recognize in your body what it feels like to come from that personal presence, what it feels like to be honoring of yourself, of your worth, of your time, and being able to speak up confidently. All right, so if you would like to do this with me, I invite you to just spend a couple of minutes. Start by closing your eyes. Maybe like to place your hands on your heart. And we're just going to start, first of all, by breathing in through the nose. And with the first breath, just imagine you're breathing up from the earth, up your legs, into the belly, up the spine, up to the crown chakra, the top of your head. And then you're going to exhale out the top of your head. Just imagine. Just go with it. All right. And then on the next inhale, breathing in through the nose, imagine breathing just a few inches above your head, bringing that breath in through the crown chakra, back down the spine, and then exhaling down the legs, down to the earth. All right, great. So keep doing that just a couple more times. Breathing in through your nose, from the earth, up your legs, up to the crown chakra, and then exhaling out of the top of your head. And then back down again. And just notice as you do that how you feel more centered in the core of your body. You're really feeling present in your body, and you're coming home to who you are. Your energy is not scattered out there. It's centered and grounded in your personal space. So that's the first step. So as you do that, I'm going to bring in a code now, just to help you hold this in your cellular structure, a code for personal empowerment. And so just imagine so first of all, set the intention to receive this code. And as I read out the code or say the code, just imagine bringing it into the cells of your body, awakening the cells with this new powerful code of empowerment. So the code coming through is 3, 8, 5, 1, 4, 9. Or maybe you feel a sensation in the body. That's okay, that's great. If you don't, that's also okay. Just be open to receiving as you breathe. And then when you feel ready, you may gently open your eyes. All right, so I invite you over the coming week just to check in your space. You know, are you honoring your worth and your time? Are you giving your energy or allowing the energy of others into your space that makes you feel good? And when you can make choices from that space, you're going to be coming from a much more empowered space and have that sense of that feeling of inner peace and that sense of freedom. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video.